Good evening, folks. Welcome back to the stream. How are you guys all doing tonight? I hope that everybody has been having a great Wednesday. Oh my god, I'm streaming on a Wednesday? I haven't done this all year. Other than streaming Game Dev Crunch on random Wednesdays and whatnot. This is the first time I've streamed on a Wednesday in a little while. But yeah, how's it going? How are you guys? What'd you guys get up to today? I am, I'm kind of wrecked today. I was out and about today. We were doing B-Day stuff, me and Honey. And, we went and saw Dune 2. We did not get the funky worm popcorn bucket that everybody's talking about. We did not get the, the Shai Halud's lovely buttery baleen up to our elbows. But we did sneak a whole bunch of onigiri and sushi into the theater, and some off-brand Boss coffee, and a hell of a lot of popcorn. So I'm positively stuffed from all that. And the movie itself, I don't think I've even talked about Dune 1 on the channel. Maybe I'll do a little punch up of that when I start actually doing my review blogging stuff. I'll save it for that. I'll say Denis Villeneuve has not made a bad movie yet. That guy sure knows what he's doing. Let's hope that he keeps it up. Let's see him not go the way of Peter Jackson. Make some smaller notable indie films, get hired on to do a massive franchise film, and then completely destroy that franchise with the next films. Let's see him pull through. I feel like he's got this. He's got that creative vision on lock. He's still doing a lot of really experimental filmmaking, like even in the Dune movies, which are, it's Warner Brothers big property stuff. He's still going experimental with a lot of the shots that he's making, a lot of the coloring and whatnot, especially in Dune 2. I won't give too much away for people who still want to go see it, but there are actual sequences where it's like, art film, yes. Not the kind of shit that you would see out of Hollywood, for sure. So I'll say I enjoyed it. I heard a lot of people saying that it was like the Return of the King. I don't know that I'd necessarily inflate it quite that much, but it's definitely the only thing that I could think would be worth seeing in theaters right now. Then again, apparently people really liked Godzilla -1. I didn't see it. Maybe I should have. Maybe one of these days I'll check it out. It kind of just slipped under my radar a bit. But like, before Dune 2, I think the last movie that I saw in theaters was Dune. And like, before that, probably like John Wick 4. That might have been in between. There's like a few things that I see in theaters nowadays. I go and see the John Wick movies, I go and see Dune, or anything that Denis Villeneuve has done, or sometimes I'll go and see like, oh shit, David Cronenberg put out a movie randomly. Let's go see a David Cronenberg movie. But yeah, that was my adventures for today. I'm still a little wrecked from all that. But hopefully I can tough through it. We can play some Layton. We can get back to doing this. Honestly, with the number of Layton streams that I've done already, what am I up to, 7? I feel like I should have been done the game already. Yeah, I'm on part 8. This is part 8 of this game right now. Though admittedly, it's because a lot of these streams are like 2 hours. So I haven't been putting a ton of time into it, but we're going to be basically marathoning through this week as much as we can. So yeah, let's get Layton started up. As always, I'm just going to wait for the white screens to go by so I'm not blinding you guys. There we go. Figure I'll give you that courtesy. There were a lot of moments in Dune 2 where they would transition instantly, no wipe, from a super dark scene to just bright-ass sun shining off of white-ass sand. Total retinal destruction. Big pecs at the library for today. Our story so far. Layton and Luke reunite with Emmy to learn that she has found some very valuable information. What truth lives in the death of Evan Bard? Yes. Yes, indeed. But there he is. There's Goosey. Goosey, you're so creepy. Alright, let's skedaddle on out of here. We need to meet with the police chief. Emmy, you may want to return to London at some point in our investigation. Oh, are they gonna allow me to, like, freely just go to London to pick up puzzles? Take my car at the entrance to town. You can select your final destination from there. Okay, so that's why I didn't get any puzzles from the cat. Was because they're actually allowing me to freely go back to London for whatever reason. Got it! That way I can catch any puzzles I missed in London. Exactly. Now let's move on. I know there's definitely, like, one that I've missed there, so that's why the cat's not giving it to me. Immediately running on back to London. Wait, what Bucky doing here? You got a boat here? Bucky, what are you doing here? Now that's a silly question. Where there's boats, there's Bucky! Are there boats? Taking a boat from way up here would be unthinkable, Bucky. The word unthinkable is not in Bucky's dictionary, and it shouldn't be in yours either. If you want to ride, Bucky has some great boats here. I see. Well, I guess we can, yeah, come down here by boat now. Crescentholler is, I think, where I missed one. Oh, Delmona's got another one for me, too. Oh, we're all here! It's not just Emmy. Okay. Ah, Layton, my boy. I hear you're involved in quite the investigation. Do tell. I'm checking on the location of the Golden Garden, in Miss Tollery, as the recent theory supposes. Ah, yes, Miss Tollery. I don't know if you've heard, but a recent theory supposes the Golden Garden's there. Yes, sir. That is what I hear. I'll get a full report to you soon. Good, good. Get me a full report soon as well. Oh, by the way, Layton, I could use some help. The other day while I was speaking with a group of professors, a problem came up I couldn't solve. If this goes on much longer, I hear the faculty shall lose respect for me. And a man in my position can't risk that, do you understand, Layton? Oh, indeed, Dean Delmona. So, you'll help me? I'll do my best, sir. man is moving a water jug using a round stick. Oh, and a long plank. Wow. He's going absolutely caveman with it. Where the original wheels were just logs. They would put a big old plank on a log and then roll it. And every time you rolled past the last log, somebody would need to grab it and put it over on the other side again. So you just had people like fire bucket carrying the logs like a machine. Okay, so if the circumference of the stick... That's this that they were referring to when they say the stick. If the circumference of the stick is 20 centimeters, how far ahead in centimeters would the water jug be after one complete turn of the stick? Well, it's circumference, so it's 20, yeah? I'm not crazy, right? Wait, assuming that the plank, stick, and jug do not slip out of place or get stuck. Circumference of the stick is how far would the jug be after one complete turn of the stick? Oh, hold on. Would it be 40? Because the plank is also moving. It's doing that thing again where it's like, yeah, 20 is the obvious solution, right? Because the wheel is, yeah, the wheel is moving as well. Position of the plank is changing. Because it's not like an axle wheel, so yeah, so that's gonna make it 40.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure. No puzzle is without an answer.
You're on a roll. When the stick rolls around, it moves forward 20 centimeters. The plank also moves 20 centimeters. As it's pushed, added together, the jug moves 40 centimeters. Yes. That's part of why wheels are so efficient. I hope I've been of some help. One more thing, Layton. Yes, sir? Please keep this a secret. If the other professors discovered that you helped me... I understand, Dean Delmona. Your secret's safe with me. Well, that's a relief. Now find that golden garden and get to writing me a thorough paper on it. We'll do. Oh, okay, Rose has got a puzzle for me. What's this? Back again? Not quite. I just need to check a couple of items. Well, take it easy, Professor. Oh, by the way, I found this when I was cleaning. Do you need it? Rosa, that's it! Block ostrich. Oh, no! You can flip and rotate the pieces. Okay. So, let's see. I need, there we go, there's the head. Yeah, that's the only thing that can possibly be the head. And then this has got to be the foot. There we go. I need this... hold on. There we go. Yeah, it'd have to be that. Then this bad boy right here. It's gotta be on the bottom. Let's flip it. Like that. Whoop. There we go. And then this guy right here.
Some puzzles must be met directly. A gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
Correct, Squawk. That ostrich looks as if it's ready to set off running, doesn't it? These little birds around him. But I took a second look at it. Is it some sort of puzzle? One of my students gave that to me. Thank you, Rosa. You're very welcome, Professor. Actually, Rosa, can you put this away here? That way I'm sure not to lose it again. Okay. So... let's see if we can find another puzzle in here. Looks like there are tiny particles floating everywhere. Classifying ancient artifacts is a delicate task. There's one. There's something stuck here between the drawers. Yeah, that's probably the one. Yeah, 55. So that's one that I was supposed to find way, way earlier. Ah, okay. Yeah, all the puzzles in here seem to, be this kind of thing. Oh, this is one that's like the one that we already solved. There's a tall silk hat inside the old bag. It's a bit too large to keep around, though. Is there any way you could make it smaller? You're not allowed to let pieces overlap. So to make the hat smaller. I mean, that's a smaller hat. I'm upside down, though. Hold on. Once again, this game likes having you use negative space. Am I allowed to go outside the outline? I guess I don't really even need to go outside the outline necessarily to make this hat. Oh, that's it. That did it.
You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
It does look smaller now, doesn't it? Who would have ever thought a puzzle would be stuck here? Well, I suppose that's just part of being Professor Herschel Layton. I guess I never thought about how many puzzles the professor would have in his office. Yeah, so that's definitely, since Layton and Luke were not part of that dialogue whatsoever. It's definitely one that I was supposed to get earlier on. The desk is covered in books and research notes. My father's desk is tidier than this. I can't help it. When I start working, the books just pile up. What are all these artifacts? I have no idea what those things are. I feel right at home here. Alright, let's head over to Scotland Yard and see if there's any puzzles around there. Got one. Well, what records do you need dug up today, good sir? We were just passing through, actually, but thank you. Professor, do you have a moment? I've come across a puzzle that's been making the rounds. I would love to be the first one to come up with a solution. Silver marbles. Okay, interesting. I wonder how Chinese checkers this is going to be. To solve this puzzle, you need to remove all but one of the silver marbles below. You can jump a marble horizontally or vertically over an adjacent marble and into an empty space to remove the jumped over marble on the board. Also, you can move or jump over any marble except those marked with an X. Okay, so... Am I allowed to just move them on their own? No, I actually have to move ones that... Yep, that you can jump. You can only move by jumping, so the puzzle is not symmetrical. There's an extra one right here. So this one, this one, this one are kind of key pieces here. So I'm going to need to move something into here so that this can be jumped. And I don't think I can jump diagonal, so I need to get something here. So, something like... let's go here. That actually gets me stuck. I feel like this is a good move to start with. The diagonal shapes are much more useful than the lines. Yeah, there, get that out of the stinky corner. This was actually okay. Here's where things get a bit delicate. So I need to go maybe... Yeah, maybe this is fine. There.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure. I love the thrill of a good solution.
Yeah, the L shapes and the diagonals were good. It's once I started making straight lines that it was a problem. So I like these creatures on the marbles. Sterling work! Perhaps the most satisfying way to solve this puzzle is to leave the final marble in the very center. Did you manage it? I sure did. You, Professor, do not disappoint. You're head and shoulders above our police force. Oh, it was nothing. And so modest! Oh, I suppose you just can't help being a gentleman. Let us be gone. Okay, nobody hanging out in here. Shelmy's not around. Well, hello again. Business is blossoming, I trust. Oh, yes, things are going well, thank you. You've been a busy little bee by the looks of it. And what could be better for a busy bee than some flowers? Take a whiff of this divine fragrance. Oh, that smells lovely. A lovely garden's the path to happiness, I say. 16 tulips. Why, that's 30 tulips. You've planted 16 magic tulip bulbs in this 4x4 flower bed. Watering a space will cause all of the magic bulbs in the same row and column to sprout if they are below ground or recede if they're above ground. Okay, it's one of these. Okay, so... Okay, starting in that corner is probably a good idea, since that's the biggest change off the bat. Okay, you don't have to do empty spaces. Okay, I think that's a pretty good shape. I just do like...
I'll handle this one, Professor.
Alright, got it.
I did it, Professor.
Correct. Watering the flower bed as shown above will fill it with tulips. Although, now that your garden's full, you'll have to work out how you're going to water all those flowers for the rest of the summer. Except as soon as you do, they're gonna go away. I wish I could make flowers bloom across all London. London covered in flowers, pocket full of money. Somehow I can't imagine it. Oh, what's her futz is not around. No swooning. No swooning these hours. Fancy meeting you here again. As usual, my bus is late. You want to take a look at this? Bus stop. Oh, hello. The buses at this stop leave at the times indicated by the schedule below. The first column marks the hour, and the next three mark the minutes. All the buses start at this bus stop and take exactly an hour to return. What is the minimum number of buses necessary to service this bus stop? So if they take an hour to return, then there's... Okay, they take exactly 1 hour to return. I mean, there's 3 there already. That's one that takes less than an hour. So that's maybe 4. Are there any others that are taking less than an hour? There's one there, actually, that's taking less than an hour. So basically just look for where the... Yeah, start with the 3, and then look for where the number after is lower, so... 1... 2, 3... Oh, right. Then I need to... Okay, hold on. Let's... Okay. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. No, that's 5. 6. 7. So, okay. So, 7 buses, but then we can knock a few off based on ones that are on an overlapping schedule, kind of. So I see one that we can at least knock off. 6. Is it 6 or can I go down anymore? So we got the 5, the 15, the 40. And then... Yeah, the one that left at 40 can be back for... Right, it's not... Okay, so that's not going to be back for the 8:30, so a different bus needs to take off, but that one can take off for the 9:20, so... Is it 4 again? Can we do it with 4? Okay, so bus leaves, bus leaves, bus leaves. Bus 1 leaves again? Bus 2 leaves again. Bus 4 leaves. Bus 1 leaves. Bus 2 leaves. Bus 3 leaves. Okay, here's where things get fucked up, because bus 4 leaves, there's no bus back yet. So bus 5. And then bus 1, bus 2, bus 3, bus 4, bus 5, bus 1, bus 2. Okay. So I think it's 5. I think we can't do it with less than 5.
What do you think about this? That
All right.
no problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bus 1, bus 2, bus 3, bus 1, bus 2, bus 4. This is where I was like, yeah, that's where we need that 1 extra bus. Because our boy's not back yet. Covered. Stop solving my puzzles so quickly. Now I have to find something else to stare at while I wait. Give me some time to think up another puzzle. I'll make it really hard next time. Okay, so I guess he'll have another puzzle later in the game. If I were a dog, I would have been waiting here for 21 years now. We're gonna make a statue of him. Oh, good. The meowing guy has a fucking puzzle. Don't you dare. Don't you- Oh, I hates you. Oh, I hates you. Did you say something? Ah, Luke, this is the museum curator, Chappie. He's great fondness for cats, which leads him to some eccentric behavior. He needs our help. I can understand him. Which is crazy, because I thought Luke's whole thing was talking to animals. Alright, you want to board up this broken display window, but much to your dismay, the only pieces of wood you can find have holes in them. I want to board it up so I don't have to look at this guy. Place the boards over the window so that the broken square part is completely covered. And no holes show through. No boards may extend beyond the square. You can flip and rotate each piece of wood. Okay, big ol' assembly puzzle. Alright, let's see. So, oh, you can go halfsies? That's interesting that you can do that. Hey, honey. How's it going? How are you doing? Oh, nice! You got Unicorn Overlord. I want to play it so badly, but... Bearman, busy man. I feel like a lot of these holes gotta be kind of towards the middle, and then maybe like one of these bad boys can cover a whole bunch of holes, maybe. Unless I... do that. I also got... yeah, I gotta remember that I can flip these guys. Problem is, if I do this, that's that's two holes lined up. Which is not super productive. Yeah, that shape's not great. This one's a pain in the butt. Yeah, kinda... I kinda don't know how to approach this one. I figured getting a bunch of holes towards the middle and then covering them with one board that didn't have holes in it would be good, but... there's a lot to this. Okay, let me, start trying that again. If I do that. And then... get this guy... right here? That seems okay. We get this one, flip it here. No, that's kind of a problem. I don't have a long piece to stick in there. Too much. I gotta make sure I'm not overlapping anything but the holes. Maybe. Unless they wanna do something... hold on, okay. How many do I have to work with? 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So there's 22 spaces without holes versus 25 on the board here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 31. So 6 overlaps? I suppose, yeah, the holes could also overlap more than once. I do at the very least feel that this in a corner is pretty good. So if that's in the corner... we'll get this guy. Turn him like this. Do something like that, maybe? Shape like that. What if I get this and put that there? It's another hole overlap. And then we get, like... this here, maybe? That there. That's looking not bad right now. Gonna grab this guy. Let's flip this guy. Oh man, that's so close. That's so friggin' close. I have one single hole. Dang it. I think I was on the right track with this in the corner like this, though. It's gotta be in some corner. Somewhere. And then, yeah, this, like this. That felt good to me. That felt like a good crisscross. We'll stick this like this. Okay, that actually feels pretty good. And then this guy goes here. That fits pretty well. What could I use to cover this, though? Unless you know what? If I stick that there, then... it's not quite working. Maybe put it here. But then what am I covering that hole with? Also, hey Flair, how's it going? How are you doing? Yeah, this is this is a spicy puzzle, this one. Okay, what if we stick this here? Okay. And then... Yeah, then we put that there. And then... This doesn't... This doesn't work. Why does this not work? Damn it. Start trying to build from here again. Yeah, so far so good. No holes. That, this. Oh! No, there's still one fucking hole here. Hold on. Flip that. Now are we good? No, there's... Wait. Rotate? No. Doesn't work. Why does this not work? This is fucking bonkers. This puzzle. Yeah, and then you'll know. Just wait for me to fix it, and then you'll have your solution. This piece right here is being a real heel. This is the one that I'm gonna try and stick in last somewhere. Okay, this doesn't look bad. Move that out of the way. Flip this. And then... rotate. This. Okay. And then... I need, like, a square of coverage now. Man, this puzzle's pissing me off. Jeez. Right? If they got the non-hole boards? This is, This is really tricky for no good reason. It's just this last piece where I'm like, how do you go? Wait, just like that? Fuck.
This took some creative thinking. No puzzle is without an answer.
Well, there it is. I just had to lay that bastard on top of everything. Wait, that's not how I did this. That's not where that piece was at all. Okay. That piece was flipped upside down, in fact. So I guess that wasn't the intended solution, but it fucking worked, so. This puzzle took me like 15 minutes. God damn. Luke? You're welcome, Chappie. My cat impression still needs a bit of work. Well, I understood you for the most part, Chappie. Herschel, you are a gentleman and a scholar, and a cat treat. Okay. Okay, that might be it for London for now. I've spoken to everybody here. Let's get back in the car and get the hell on out of this crazy town. Back to our other crazy town. No puzzle from you. Right, you're a boat. Maybe people have puzzles. Ah, yes, granny puzzles. Ah, I refuse to be bested in such matters. You seem to be in a spot of trouble. Might I be of assistance? I prepared some candy for a little boy, but I got all mixed up with my numbers and jars. Sweet sums. Oh no, it's Jelly Bean guessing again, isn't it? Oh, look at that! Look at that little fella! And that little fella. Okay. So we're algebra again. Okay, my children have been very kind to each other lately, so I decided to give them some candy as a reward. I got candy as a reward today. Well, that is to say, chocolate. I got Aztec chocolate with some chili pepper in it. It's really good, actually. It's real tasty. I like how it was Honey's birthday and she's the one giving me chocolate. Okay, so I have 4 jars of candy, A, B, C, and D. The combined number of candies in jars A and B is equal to the number in jar C. The combined number of candies in jars B and D... Oh, fuck, okay. B plus D equals 2A. Yeah, they've done the algebra for me there. So yeah, A plus B equals 2C, B plus B, D equals 2A. If you take 3 candies from jar D and put them in jar A will contain twice the number as jar B? So, 3 plus A equals 2B is what that is. Okay, so I could simplify that by just saying 3 plus A equals 2B. So if A plus B is 2C, B plus D is 2A. That's okay, that's the... That means both D and A contain odd numbers of candy, because adding an odd to an odd is going to make it double of something. It needs to be even to be double of something. So it can't be D or A. Yeah, it absolutely cannot be D or A. So... It can't be B either, because of that first equation. So it can only be C.
Some puzzles must be met directly. A gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
Yeah, because adding 2 odds makes an even... Yeah, there they are explaining it. That's how they wanted you to do this. And look, the mouse got the cheese! I really like the expression on this lady. She's like, She's internally going, what the fuck? I'm tripping out, man. You sure there was candy in these jars? Look at all these little fellas walking around. Holy shit. Yeah. Hooray. While you're taking your sweet time, my candy's melting. I can't sell these, I'll have to start all over again. Even a little melted, but the taste should stay the same, shouldn't it? Seems a shame to waste them. What would you know about candy? You can't sell these now, it goes against everything I believe in. Meanwhile, Ninja Turtles popsicles with completely fucking melted faces. Oh, but they look so delicious. Wah. Coin. 242. 242 coin. No puzzles from you. Yeah, try to get that dialogue again. Welcome, what can I do for you? Never mind, shoot. I just realized I should have been reading that, but I was so caught up on looking for puzzles. She was telling a sad story about how the Spectre destroyed her house. what you got, Puzzle. There are a lot of things we come across in our rubbish collections that have real value. Like iron filings or wooden boards. You could build something with those or make something. Of course, there's plenty of real trash in there, too. You know, I don't think I've really had any of those ever. I was kind of weird as a kid. Every time the ice cream truck came about, I always wanted a fruit slushie for some reason. I guess because I was so averse to getting my hands dirty. I didn't want the ice cream, like, dripping all over my hands, so I just got something that I could drink out of a cup. If I ever did get ice cream, it was always the soft serve swirl, like the chocolate and the vanilla, with a caramel dip shell, because the caramel dip shell actually prevented the ice cream from melting down the cone onto my hand. I got freaked out a bunch as a kid, and even later. Just seeing, like, other kids running around with, like, really nasty, dirty fucking hands full of whatever the fuck they've been eating or touching. Little hypochondriac child that I was. Anytime I, like, physically touched another kid, I would always have to, like, wipe my hand off on something after to be like, no. I'm gonna get their slobber all over me and I'm going to catch diseases. Of course, there's plenty of real trash in there too, but all of these are valuables. I think maybe there was just, like, a very big fear instilled in me at a young age of, like, getting sick. That drinking water is a coping lie that people tell you when you get drunk. Are you drunk right now? I think you should drink water regardless. Because the entire thing is that getting drunk dehydrates you. And that you need water in your system. It doesn't cure drunkenness, that's not what it's supposed to do. What it's supposed to do is it's supposed to alleviate the effects of you getting dehydrated from being drunk. So it's not curing the drunkenness, it's helping you not have as bad of a time afterwards with your hangover and whatnot. So please do yourself a favor and drink some water. So, who needs batteries or silly old springs? I have no want for those kinds of things. My top is my bottom is my top. If you knock me over, I surely will stop. Wake me from sleep with a soft touch. I'll never be late, at least not by much. Can you guess what I am? Circle me. I want to say this is the hourglass. Because it's symmetrical top and bottom and you turn them over.
This took some creative thinking. No puzzle is without an answer.
There we go. The answer is an hourglass. If objects could talk, an hourglass would be a poet or a comedian. There's great timing after all. Saki puts a lot of the rubbish items together so we can sell them like this. That might be said about all the items we sell in the black market, though. Honey, I still need to get the bear with glasses emote for Big Bear Smart. Like Q has one, actually. Hold on, let me grab Q's real quick. Q has, let's see. Does she still have it in her emote rotation right now? Oh, she's got this. Oh, there it is. Okay, Q's got these ones. I feel like something where it's like the glasses are glinting in an anime-ass way. That would probably be funny. And it's almost like a smug heh, but not like the nefarious one. Like a 5D chess maneuver. No, not the nerd. Not the nerd emote. Not the actually. It's no joke, this is how we earn our cash. Guess you don't get it, rich kid. I'm sorry. I actually know a few folks who have, actually emotes. I think, Pin makes them for folks. We were poor, but Papa had to leave town to find work digging holes. Oh. He said he'd come home soon, but not even a letter. He's forgotten all about us. But he was still around. We'd go out for family night all the time. I missed that. Speaking of families, I've got a real cracker of a puzzle for you. I have a really bad verbal habit that I've only picked up on, which is just saying, I mean, I start a lot of sentences with, I mean. It's like my version of actually. I need to find a way not to say it. Also, look at these fuckers! Look at these faces on these guys. They're little Kodamas. You say so basically. I do a lot of also. I'll say also, and then I have another also, and I'm like also. And then I try to rein it in from there, because I don't want to triple also. Alright, so what in the hell is this puzzle? Let's see. A couple and their 3 children need to cross this river by raft. The raft can hold up to 2 people, 1 person to row, and 1 passenger. Rowing's hard work, however. Both adults can row across twice, but they need to stop for a rest between the 2 trips. The children can only row across the river 1 time. Can you help everyone in the family get to the other side? So, like, to start with, you need that. And, you row. And then you go back. Then you gotta rest. So, now you 2 go. You row. You go back. Alright, and, yeah, then we just do the same thing. Where it's like... You row! making the chillins row. And then you go back, and then... You row.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure. A gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
Hooray! My family was just me, Papa, and Mama, a small family. When Papa left, the house grew quiet. Quiet, still, and lonely. Oh no. I wish I could see the old man once more. Oh no. This poor Victorian orphan. Let's see if these goobers in here have any extra puzzles for us or not. Ah, yeah, so we've got one. Predicting lotto numbers. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna give you tomorrow's lottery numbers. Here we go. 5... 21. There. Make sure to get that on your card. I can't tell you what lotto they're for, but some lotto somewhere tomorrow is gonna have 521. Once again today, I find myself here away from my family. I just can't stop coming here. Even the displays. What is with weird Beltmen in this game? I mean, did you notice they're all handmade? I wonder if they're for sale. It must have taken hours of work to make them. Everybody's kind of got fishy aspect in this town. They all kind of got the Innsmouth look, don't they? Paint the plinth. Oh. It's these fellas again. You must paint several cubes that will form a base platform when put together. All cubes are the same size. You have to paint them all at once. You can only paint the visible sides of the base. For example, if you painted a base made up of 2 cubes, you would only paint 4 sides of each cube. If you wanted to make a base made up of cubes painted on 1 side, 2 sides, 3 sides, and 4 sides, what is the lowest number of cubes you would need? You can place cubes on top of each other. A base made up of cubes painted on 1 side. Okay, so it needs 1 in the middle at least. It needs a cube that has 4 cubes around it. 2 sides. Is it just 9? Okay, hold on. So this is the one that's on 1 side. This is 2 sides. This is 2 sides. This is 2 sides. This is 2 sides. This is 3 sides. This is 3 sides. This is 3 sides. This is 3 sides. But I need one that has 4 sides. Okay, wait. I think I know what I can do. Let me just erase that with my my white here. So if I do that, then this one here is now painted on 3 sides, and if I do this, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. And then, yeah, 3 sides, 3 sides, 3 sides, 4 sides, 2 sides, 3 sides, 1 side. So I could do it with 7.
This took some creative thinking.
All right.
I love the thrill of a good solution.
Yep, basically just how I outlined that. If the auction doesn't start soon, I don't know what I'll do. Sir, maybe you should just take today off and go home. Well, that's a nice idea, but I don't think they're gonna cancel the auction just because I went home. Okay, Crow's not around. So that's it for the market area then. Today we're basically just puzzle scouring by the looks of it. We've already solved like a dozen puzzles today. Back into town. Already spoke with you. So the police chief, yeah, we're gonna have to go up north to meet with him. Just gonna double check and see if anybody's got puzzles. Don't need to talk to Bucky, he's just a boat. You got a puzzle. Sometimes I hear strange noises coming from the cellar, even when it's empty. Dolan says it's probably just the wind in the floorboards. Sometimes I think I must be going mad. Maybe it's the old squire's ghost. You mean Evan Bard? Yes, he experienced a mysterious death, if I may say so, Professor. He owned most of the land in town, and everyone raised everyone's rent. Oh. Frankly, I'm glad he's dead. On top of that, the only person he would speak to was Mr. Layton. I was dismissed from his household. Lucky for me, they took me here. Mr. Bard's death was strange. I see. Is there a reason why he would haunt this house? No, there's no reason at all why he would haunt Mr. Layton's house. Not as far as I know, anyway. Oh, don't mind my babbling, Luke. Here, I have a puzzle for you. Unrelated. Lucky tablecloth. Okay. There's a big old coffee stain on there. Your lucky tablecloth is damaged and you want to salvage it. You must start by cutting! What? Bro, wash it! You must start by cutting off the shaded area. Next you must make 2 straight cuts along the dotted lines and end up with 3 pieces. Sewing these pieces together will give you a smaller square tablecloth with 5 complete 4-leaf clovers. 2 lines on the cloth. Right, So, I mean, if it's gonna be, 3 pieces, then... They don't need to be, identical pieces, because you're sewing them back together. So this is almost like a weird tangram. Alright, let me open my memo. So, I need to totally ignore... I need to totally ignore this. So if we just go totally diagonal from here... Since it's only 2 lines... Does that work? Because that's a triangle. That's a weird fucked up trapezoid. I don't know that that works. I feel like this is a good start to cut like this. I need at least one triangle. But going diagonal like that, it doesn't seem to quite connect. Let's see. What if I did a teeny tiny triangle? Put that on the other side. Does that work? It doesn't work. Okay, maybe that perfect dividing line is not good. Let's try something else. Let's try this to get this big triangle here. Okay, so we'll say that acts as a corner to the square. So if that acts as a corner, then we've got a really weird right angle here that I need to consider. And we've got this spike here, basically. So if we've got the 90 degree, the 270, the spike. This is another 90 degree. So we got a 90, a couple of 45s. That's equidistant, so that's 45, 45, so that makes that 45. So if I have a 45 on the 90 there, then I need... to necessarily have these angles. So there's another 90 there? Oh, okay, I can't have another 90. So I need to do... this. And get this weird fucked up bird. Because I can jam the 90 degree angle here into the 90 degree angle there. And then just complete it with the triangle. So I go like this. And like this.
I think this is right. That was it!
Yep, you get your weird messed up bird creature there. Your triangle with the right, and your big triangle there. You know, I completely was not paying attention to the clovers either. I solved this puzzle without even considering the clovers, which was an element of the puzzle, which probably could have helped me. I was so caught up on just the shape, just doing the tangrams, that I started looking at, like, calculating fucking angles to get my, my square. Sometimes I'll go about puzzles in a way that is not what's intended, and end up doing something much more complicated, but still getting the answer anyway. I'm not a speed solver, but I will say I got that accuracy. Not a puzzle quick draw, I'm a puzzle sniper, I guess. I'm not one to gossip, but it is a bit strange how Mr. Bard left all his land to Mr. Triton. They were simply acquaintances. The way Mr. Triton has changed since Miss Triton left. The Master felt a sharp pain when the Spectre appeared last night. This is not good for his health. I suggest you solve this matter in all haste, Mr. Layton. No puzzle from Papa. Okay, that's all the puzzles here then, and we got a really good lore tidbit as well. We're almost at 100 puzzles solved. We're definitely gonna get there by the end of the night. So we're not even halfway through yet. Alright, let's go this way. Let's go every way except the way that we're supposed to so that I can pick up every single puzzle so that we don't have to backtrack for any later on. Ooh, rat! Well, I almost just banned people. Clicking off the screen, trying to chase the rat. I mean, luckily mods are harder to ban, because you have to demod them and then ban them. Well, you're here too? Hello again, Bucky. Fancy seeing you here. Your pal Bucky is a man about town, coming and going in these fabulous, fantastic boats. Trying to get a boat down one of these narrow canals would be impossible, Bucky. The word impossible is not in Bucky's dictionary. Okay. Wow, look at all the Bucky spots. You have puzzle. Give me bird puzzle. You know what I haven't seen since the Spectre appeared? I almost read that as slimes. Smiles! That Spectre's not cool. I wish we could all migrate back to a simpler time. I used to have lots of puzzles like this one from my friends, but the friends kind of dried up. Do you think him and his friends had a pecking order? Arrange the characters in the correct order. Starting with A and moving clockwise, this circle of people is arranged in the following order. Female, female, male, female, female, male, male. Swap just 2 people to create a new arrangement where starting with A, you will create the same male-female pattern, whether you count every person or every other person. What the fuck? That took a fucking heavy twist at the end. Swap just 2 people to create a new arrangement where starting with A, you will create the same male-female pattern, whether you count every person or every other person. Okay, I see what they mean. Okay. So I'm assuming, yeah, that's female, female, male, female, female, male. Oh, okay, so, you know how I can remember who's who? G, F, and C are male. So I could say it's Jesus fucking Christ if you do, Gesù. Like the Italian way. Alright, so with that device, let's see. So they don't tell me what the pattern is. I assume that it's not gonna be the same pattern as above because I'm making a swap. So I need to swap G, F, or C to A, B, D, or E. So right now it goes F, M, F, M, F, F, M, F. Right, so if it's F, M, F, M, F, M, F, M, then it goes F, F, M, F, M, F, M, F, F, M. Doo 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 doo. Okay, so that's the current pattern. So you need to swap just 2 people. So Huh. We're starting with A, so I need to keep A as is. A needs to stay. So, assuming A stays, if we swap B and C, then that's F, F. No, okay, no, that doesn't work. That already doesn't work. B and F. So if we swap B and F, then that's F, M, M. No, that already doesn't work. Yeah, we can't have, okay, wait, maybe F and E? Because then it's F, F... No, that doesn't work. Fuck. I was gonna say, having the 2 male in a row is kind of catastrophic for this, but no, that doesn't matter because no matter what, we're gonna have 2 F in a row. So... It's because we've got 4 and 3. Okay. Yeah, I'll focus on trying to swap G, F, or C. So swap C to B is not viable. C to A is not viable. C to D. So we got F, F, F. Wait, hold on. F, 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 M, F, M, M. F, 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 M, F, M, M. This works. This works, yeah? F, 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 M, F, M, M. F, 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 M, F, M, M. Yeah, this works. Okay, so it was C and D.
This is what I've come up with. I knew I could
Sort
do
of
it.
trial and error through it. Yeah, luckily it was C and not F or G, because then, I would have gotten to the trial and error way later on it. Hung! People say someone controls the Spectre, but who in town would want to destroy their own nest? I don't think that Spectre's just randomly destroying buildings. Either way, I sure hope the police can put an end to all this. The days have gone by so quickly since the factory shut down. Wonder if I took my time there for granted. It was hard work, but I miss it now. Man has to feel like he's working, otherwise he starts thinking a lot of strange things. Boy, did you hit the nail on the head on that one, Sebastian. At least, at the end of the day, I felt like I accomplished something. Well, I'm sure you came here to listen to an old man's gripes. You like puzzles? How the bells toll. Oh my god, he's thinking about death. Below are 3 bells. Oh, touch red or blue hammer to ring the bell. The number below each bell will increase each time you ring the bell. Oh boy, this is a big old mechanical puzzle. You know what I actually really liked about the previous Layton game was how many of the puzzles were kind of mechanics and clockwork based. A lot of very machine-y puzzles, which really went with the steampunk kind of vibe of that game. Which, I'm interested in seeing the new one, because the new one's called New World of Steam, right? The new Layton game. So I'm interested if they do stuff like Layton 3, because Layton 3 was my favorite of the original trilogy. I thought that original trilogy ended really strong. Also, that game was sad as fuck. I never saw that seeing Layton with his Lego Man-ass mob face shedding a single tear would fucking hit me the way it did. But boy, did it. Okay, so below are 3 bells, each of which has 1 red, 1 blue hammer attached. Beneath each bell is a counter. Each one is rigged such that its count will increase according to certain rules whenever the bell above it is struck. The counters have already reached the numbers shown below. Can you figure out how to use the red and blue hammers to ring the bells to make all counters display the same? I guess let's test. So that's 3. And that's 4. Also, hey Tech, how's it going? How are you doing tonight? Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Alright, so that's 3, and that's 4. Is that also 3 and 4? Also 3 and 4. Also 3 and 4. Okay. So, in that case, this is, B. B. This is R. 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 And this is R. R. So I need to hit B once here, and twice here, and then red once here, and then red 3 times here. This needs to be BR. And then this is BB.
I think this is right. That was it!
It was, yeah, it was just basically what they're displaying here. You just consider that when you hit the red, it increases by 3. When you hit the blue, it increases by 4. So you have to assume that in order to get to the numbers that they started with, they had to have hit it a certain number of times. So because the maximum number of times that they hit with to get to 9 was 3 for red, and the maximum number of times to hit with to get to 8 was 2 for blue, you gotta assume that each one needs to hit 2 blue, 3 red. So you just even it out between them. I think we're even now. Should be getting home to attend to my flowers and goldfish. With the time off, I've grown a new appreciation for nature. Flowers especially. I like this weird old fucker. He gives me, fucking Tommy Chong living in a trailer in the woods energy. Okay, so we started at the library. Let's head this way before going to the police station. Wait, I was already here. Okay, so we only have north to go. I have 4 more puzzles in order to... Mido? No, nothing from Mido. 4 more puzzles in order to get to 100. Crystallery lives in fog. The moist green in the early morning dew is elegantly refined. Rising at dawn is worthwhile, if only to taste the ephemeral splendor. I love tasting ephemeral splendor. It's my favorite natural sweetener. There's a man in Miss Tollery they call Third-Eyed Jakes. Nobody respects the old two-eyed ways. Okay, no puzzles from Babushka. Nothing from this guy. Let's head on this way. Nothing from this guy. Let's chop this wood. Ready? Well, bam! Get fucked, wood. Probably nothing from Granny Riddleton. Oh yeah, she's not even here. I wonder if the fish lady has any new puzzles for us. Nope, nothing from the fish lady. I found some poor fish that were flopping around in the canal. The canal was almost totally dry. Poor things. Oh, that's terrible. Why would the water in one of the canals suddenly dry up like that? Very good. Do I have any unsolved fish or trains? Nope. Okay. We got 2 more train puzzles to solve. I might be able to solve the theater puzzle now. I'll try to do that once we get our next word. Alright, so let's head down and about. Back up this way for the police station, huh? But what if I did a little loop around instead? Tried to get any puzzles that were around here. Oh, rat! Ah, dang it, I keep talking to somebody right as the rat goes by. Yeah, all the same dialogue on these guys. You can never be too sure when there's a spare puzzle that they've hidden somewhere. Let's see if Joseph Joestar's got one. Nope. Nope. Okay. In that case, let's start heading up to the police station. Yeah, I think I just got a puzzle from this guy. But also, Bucky, what the heck? Hey, so Luke, you having fun with that toy train? Oh, of course, but I've been meaning to ask you something, Bucky. Why a train? I would have expected a toy boat from you. You want a crazy exercise? Try saying toy boat 10 times fast. Ah, you know what? I would have expected that too. Maybe I'll tell you why when you're older. Oh, you guys want to ride? Bucky has some great boats here. So there's only one Bucky spot that we haven't unlocked yet. Let's hoof it over this way. Cops are fishy, right? It says right next to the most fishy-looking person. What are you doing here, Bucky? What are you doing here? There's no water here. How can you be here? That trip between Grand Bridge and High Yard Hill is quite a haul, even for Bucky. I imagine so. Good work. Hey, for my customers, I'd do anything. You guys want to ride? Ride? From here, you mean? Wouldn't that be infeasible? Bucky, there's literally no water here. Anyway, that's all the Bucky spots unlocked, I guess. You folks sure are persistent. Chief Jakes is back now. Our chief is amazingly talented. Tell him I said so, will ya? Chief's office is straight down the left corridor. Okay. So, let's see. Puzzle index. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I'm missing 45. Missing number 45 somewhere. I wonder where I could get that. Right, I gotta make a note that I'm missing number 45. Left my notebook behind me again. One of these days, I'm gonna remember to actually grab my notebook when I stream. I'm just gonna make a note on my phone for now. All right, missing 45. 6, 47, 48, 49, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we're up to 86. So that tells me there's going to be 144, 12 by 12. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I guess, yeah, I've probably gotten all of those. So yeah, 144 main game puzzles by the looks of it. Alright. I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna go out there real quick. Before I progress the plot any, I want to try and find the puzzle that I've missed, perhaps. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's Hans here. I didn't, oh, hello. was gonna say, I specifically didn't talk to him because I talked to fucking everybody else, and they didn't have it. So it's probably, it's probably a spot that I need to examine somewhere.
My father's so important around here that people are afraid to make him mad. He's a police chief, you know.
That's nice for your father, but what do you do?
I don't like your tone, lady. I'll tell my father about you.
So that's what you do. He's a fucking... He's an unpaid narc.
You know what? This puzzle's going to make you eat your words.
87. Okay, well that's not... It's not 45, which I'm missing. Here's another double-sided maze. Okay. The goal is to move the ball to the end of the maze, which is marked by a star in the lower right corner. When the ball's dropped into one of the holes, it'll appear on the other side of the maze. The maze is getting... sorry, the maze is a bit bigger than the last one. Can you get the ball at the star? Okay. So... yeah, these are a little more complicated. So let me... as soon as I see both sides of the maze, this will be fine, so... so that's what it looks like on this side, huh? One way to go here. Yeah, it's, this is good, though. This gets me somewhere new. Okay, and then this just goes to here. Right. Here. Here. A lot of these, luckily, just have, like, one exit, one entrance. Okay, here's where we double up. So let's go this way. Okay, let's go this way instead. That looks better. Go here. Here. We don't go there, actually. We don't go there at all. We do go here. Here, and then down. Okay, and we're near the star now. Now we should have it. Ta-da!
I'll handle this.
Luckily, there doesn't seem to be a way to lose carrots on that.
You
Pardon me.
can't let puzzle intimidate you.
Amazing! Hooray.
My brilliant puzzle cracked! Solved!
I am not saying that word. You could not pay me to say that. Actually, you could pay me to say it. It would be $10 on my coffee.
You're not gonna cry, are you? Piss your pants? Maybe shit and cum?
Emmy, let's leave the boy alone.
But Professor, listen to him. You'll be sorry, lady.
I'm sorry. I guess I should have warned you about Hans earlier. Jake's son is some piece of work.
Let's not be too judgmental now. If you don't like him, just steer clear of him.
He's known throughout town for being rather rude. The professor's right, Luke. We shouldn't let it get to us. Let's go to the police station. Actually, I'm going away from the police station because I want to try and find, puzzle I have missed. Alright, Bucky. To be up here. Pardon me. Whoa. Coin. Oh! Okay, there's one. It says Bucky gets you where you want to be in a flash. Did Bucky write that one himself?
Shit. 1 sec.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to majorly clear my throat. Bucky is a man of details. I'll bet he pays as much attention to his signs as he does his boats. That reminds me, I've got a puzzle for you, Professor. Okay, that's 45. Sign flipper. This cafe sign has been turned around. The sign's made up of 9 panels when 1 panel's... okay, it's one of these. So yeah, you go... Ta-da.
Some puzzles must
I've
be
solved
met directly.
so many puzzles that have that exact
Gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
setup. Well, what did you think? Emmy, I've seen this puzzle 300 times at least. If you ever need a puzzle pick-me-up, just ask, Professor. Okay, back to the police station. We got 98 puzzles now. It's weird that that place is called Twisted Light. It's so fucking dramatic. It's like a Kingdom Hearts area name or something. Oh, you poor leaves. Your poor leaves look sad. The plant needs water. How terrible. They really don't look healthy at all. I know, we can sneak in later and water. Coin. New area, new coin. 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 3 coin. There's only one way to go. What kind of person calls himself Third Eye? Humility may not be the chief's strong suit. He sounds like an excellent detective nonetheless. Let's reserve judgment until we meet the man. Ooh, anime cutscene. So, you're the archaeologist who took it upon himself to investigate the Spectre, eh? Yes, my name's Herschel Layton. It's a pleasure to... Layton, huh? Never heard of you. How's your investigation going? Well, we're just getting started, to be honest. He looks pretty typical for someone with 3 eyes. What could you possibly mean by that, Emmy? Emmy, shush. She didn't see a 3rd eye, like literally on his forehead or something, and she's like, why the hell would they call you 3 eyes? You have 2, clearly. Chief Jakes, did you investigate the death of Mr. Bard last year? No, we just let that one go. Ha!
Why? You think Bard's death was something to do with the Spectre?
I believe there's the possibility of a connection, yes. You determined that the death of Mr. Bard was a suicide. How did you determine that? Because we found a will. The mere presence of a will is not enough to indicate a suicide, is it? No, it's not. Kind of like how a tall hat isn't enough to indicate a competent investigator. I'm not challenging your judgment, Chief Jakes. I just need to confirm some facts. Confirm this! Hand grenade. Bard threw himself off a cliff. We got witnesses. We got a witness. Clark Triton was your witness. So, you've done some homework. Yes, Mayor Triton witnessed it while he was out fishing. If you got a problem, you can take it up with the mayor himself. I see. Thank you for your cooperation. Why don't you go and dig us up some buried treasure now? Quite. Ha, Layton, you know why they call me Third Eye Jakes? Yes, I do. They call you that because you haven't left a single case unsolved. It's because I haven't left a Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. And you know how I've done that? Well, I could say for certain. I couldn't say for certain without a full investigation. Let me save you some legwork. I've solved every one of my cases because I see everything. I see outsiders crashing on my sleepy little hamlet. I see the mayor's son running around town with you outsiders. With all due respect, Chief, we were asked to investigate the Spectre. Yes, by the mayor himself. Really? Did the mayor ask that you drag his boy around town while you investigate Mr. Bard's death? My father doesn't care to even know where I am right now. All the more reason he may want to know about Layton here sticking his nose where I don't belong. We should be going now. Layton, I've got my eyes on you. All three of them. I want you out of Miss Tollery, you got it? I'll give you 24 hours to pack your stuff, get in that funny little car of yours and go back to London. The clock's ticking, Layton, and this is not negotiable. You literally have no authority to tell me to get out of your town. You can't do that. Hey, what are you trying to say? That's not fair. Let's just go. Tick tock, Layton. Scene of him laughing maniacally for no reason other than to hammer in that he's shady. As though we didn't already figure that one out. Chief Jakes is a legend in Mistollery because of his track record for solving crimes. The chief is said to let no case go unsolved, and the townsfolk hold him in high regard for this reason. Jakes always seems to be one step ahead of everyone else. Chief Jakes can't treat us like this. What should we do? We shall deal with Jakes. Right now, I'm a little more concerned about something else. The police are supposed to protect people. Why would he act like that? Jakes wants us off this case for some reason. Regardless, we have a duty to seek the truth here. And to that end, it's time to speak with Clark. What if I went right back in? You got a puzzle for me? Tick tock, Layton. Tick tock. Indeed. Let me just case the joint for hint coins real quick. Bent cufflink. It casts a powerful presence as it marks each passing second. I admire the inventor of the grandfather clock. I read about him once. Did he discover the principle behind it? Oh, I know who this is. It's on the tip of my tongue. Of course, him! He's very famous. A famous composer in the late 17th century, if I'm not mistaken. Must be awfully hard to change the light bulbs up here. High ceilings really do make a room bigger. A bit dim for my liking. Ooh, puzzle in the bushes. Oh, I guess the whole fireplace is the puzzle zone. What a beautiful fireplace. It looks like someone has taken good care of it. You know, I have a puzzle about a fireplace that's been burning a hole in my mind. Number 88. Fuel for the fire. Oh, would you look at that. In an average 365-day year, which is not this year, it's a leap year this year, the family in this house burns one bundle of wood per day in the fireplace. In the 3-month period starting this month, the family will burn 3 more bundles of wood than in the 3-month period after it. From this information alone, can you guess what the current month is? Okay, so yeah, it's going over the February because of the 28 days. So that means does it end or does it start in February, or is February in the middle? So if it were yeah, so it needs to be... It's either December, January, February. January, February, March. Hold on. So December's 31, January's 31, February 28. Oh, you know what? Okay, no, we gotta go back further. Because it's 3 more bundles, so we need to go back. We need to do November, December, January, and then it starts, the second period starts on February. So we start in November. Uh, 11? Is that what they want me to do? Yeah, express your answer as a number. 11. Yeah.
This took some creative thinking. No puzzle is without an answer.
Right. So since, yeah, it's not a leap year in this instance. Okay. Fuel for the fire. Good work, Emmy. I'm happy to make you proud, Professor. Any other hint coins around here? There we go. Okay, that's 3 hint coins. Let's get the heck on out of here. I've solved 99 puzzles. I need 1 more. For that big hundo. Okay, so... I already examined the sign. Pretty sure I got my 3 hint coins out here already. Let's do a save. I haven't saved in a little while. Also, 248 hint coins? Wowie zowie. Alright, let's see if we get more Liam O'Brien lines. Right, that's not where you are. You're upstairs. How's the investigation, Herschel? I trust that Luke hasn't been too bothersome after sneaking out. Quite the contrary, Luke has been very helpful, Clark. I need to ask you something. Of course. What is it, Herschel? I need you to tell me what you know about Evan Bard's death. I'll tell you the same thing I told the police. I saw someone fall off a cliff. That's it. I didn't see anyone else around. I didn't even know it was Bard when it happened. Jakes closed the case as a suicide. Yes, well, that would make sense. What about the will? Why would Bard leave you his land deeds? Evan was my only friend in town with whom I could discuss intellectual matters, Herschel. You would have liked him very much. Of course, I was still surprised by the will. Chief Jakes confirmed the will and acted as executor. He took care of everything else for me. I became an extensive landowner overnight, and I've been dealing with the red tape ever since. And Ariana and her brother? They're still the expected heirs as far as I'm concerned. I planned to oversee the land until they were of age, unfortunately. It is unlikely that Ariana will live long enough to see that happen. So, you know about her illness. Of course, tragic. I don't know what I would do if such a fate were to befall Luke. Evan was so attentive to his children, I was surprised he didn't make provisions for them. And do you agree with Jake's conclusion of Bard's death? Well, he is much more qualified to make that judgment than I. They call him Third Eye Jake, after all. Yes, I've heard that. Herschel, the man has practically eliminated crime in Mist Hallery. Aside from the activities of witches and specters, of course. What are you implying, Herschel? Please, just this once, stop speaking in riddles. Some cases are deceptive. If the criminal confesses, the complaint is withdrawn. Case solved. Yes, go on. It is a common pattern among solved cases. Herschel, you don't think Jakes had anything to do with Bard's death, do you? Would Master like to have his dinner now? Doland, you gave me quite a start. How long have you been there? Only moments, sir. I apologize if you did not hear me knock. Am I disturbing the Master? No, of course not. Yes, dinner would be splendid. Herschel, Emmy, you will join us, and I will not take no for an answer. We have several aged wines in the cellar, Herschel. Perhaps you could go down and select a bottle for us. You want me to pick a wine? Perhaps the Master would prefer if I select a wine to go with dinner? Oh, no, our friend Layton is quite the wine aficionado. Isn't that so, old boy? Herschel, please. Well, it would be my pleasure. Where is the wine cellar? Shady. Please select any bottle that speaks to you, using the stylus. What if the bottle literally starts talking at us? I didn't know you were into wine, Professor. Is there anything you don't know about? To be honest, I'm more of a tea aficionado. I actually don't know much about wine at all. Really? So why did Clark say that you do? It seems Clark fabricated a reason for us to go downstairs. There must be something there. I think we should do as he wishes. The cellar is through the blue door past the first floor entry. God, there was a hint coin under the rug this whole time. Damn it. Oh boy, look at this. Looks like a normal cellar to me. What are we supposed to notice? Who the fuck is vacuuming at 12:30 a.m.? Are these people insane? I really hope the mic's not picking that up. But somebody is operating the fucking vacuum right now, upstairs. At, once again, 12:30 in the morning. Looks like a normal cellar to me. What are we supposed to notice? Luke, does anything look out of the ordinary to you? No, not really. Actually, the cellar's been off limits lately, so I can't say for sure. Off limits, eh? Do you get caught down here scarfing fruit tarts between meals, Luke? What? No! They were eclairs. Oh, and that's hardly the point! Man, I could go for an eclair. What is it, Emmy? I thought I heard something. Maybe I imagined it. Perhaps it was a mouse. I beg your pardon? My apologies, Luke. I wonder if there's something we're missing. Professor Layton, is there anything I can do to help? No, we're fine, Dolan. Thank you. Dolan, did you happen to know Mr. Bard as well? Yes, I know it isn't kind to speak ill of the departed, but Mr. Bard was a man who charged exorbitant rents to those who lived on this land. Yeah, he's a little Alan Rickman-y, isn't he? Some believe it was not suicide, but rather that he was thrown from the cliff by an angry tenant. I saw his hot dog nose, and I was like, I need to make this motherfucker as nasal as possible. Surely a cultured man like yourself is aware how the locals will gossip. It's unfortunate that is how Bard is remembered. Most everyone knew him, and most everyone despised him. Oh, but I do prattle on. If you have a selected wine, I can carry on with preparing dinner. Or if you have selected a wine. Doland, has my dad seemed normal to you lately? He has been rather preoccupied, I would say. He's been spending much of his time in the study. Yes, clearly Clark has other matters at hand. Let's get going. You're not staying for dinner? We'll have to do it another time. Please, give my regards to Clark. Thanks for your help, Doland. Of course, do be careful. Still get a chance to look down here. Dirty cape. Somebody's good at stacking boxes. Those look very heavy indeed. They must be packed full of things. I don't think I could even pick one of these up off the floor. I got hella box moving to do with the house moving. So I gotta wrap all the furniture in fucking plastic and stuff. Yoink. There's a puzzle. Hey, puzzle number 100! For a wine rack, the bottles are arranged rather haphazardly. Did someone forget to organize them properly? These bottles on the floor can be rather dangerous. Let's put them away before someone breaks one. 89. In order to store this fine wine in an appropriate manner, the following rules must be observed. White wine should always be stored so that there is only one bottle on any horizontal, vertical, or diagonal line. Red wine should also be stored so that there is only one bottle on the same horizontal, vertical, or diagonal line. The 2 bottles already in the crate cannot be moved. Okay. I want to say that's right. I don't think any of them are diagonal from each other. Yeah, this seems fine, right? Yeah, I think we're good. I'm gonna just hit submit. That seemed kind of easy, but I think we're okay. I'm just doing that overthinking thing again.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure.
Okay.
I love the thrill of a good solution.
Well done! The bottles may be placed as shown in the 2 diagrams. Oh, okay, there's an alternate solution. Yeah, basically as long as you have this kind of thing going on, it works. Who would have thought that storing wine was so complicated? Perfect. I didn't know how storing wine was so complicated. Oh. 2 writers cheating off each other. Whoa, this bottle is dated the year I was born! Mature vintages are said to have a more subtle flavor. Did you just call Emmy a mature vintage? Wouldn't it make you ill to drink something that old? Oh, Luke. Sure if I've already gotten every single hint coin in here. That was 2 or 3. Just clicking around everywhere but the door to make sure. Yeah, I must have gotten them, right? Also, solved 100 out of 100. Oh wow, look at Luke. His little sword. $252. So what do you think, Professor? Between our trip to the library and Clark's story, there are many questions about Bard's death. This, coupled with the Spectre not being reported outside of Miss Tollery, troubles me. It would appear that someone's carefully manipulating information about these two events. A falsified report and a cover-up conspiracy. This is shaping up to be quite a case. But who's capable of doing this? Only one person. Who, Luke? Chief Jakes. He's in a position to do those things. Luke is right. Jakes is the only one in this town capable of both. He's a public servant. That's unforgivable! Emmy, your faith in public servants is inspiring. However, there's no doubt that Jakes is withholding information. We need to find out more about him. Continue investigating the town. Oh, what are you doing here? Oh, Inspector Grosky, your muscles glisten in the country just as they do back in London. How dreamy. Hannah, what are you doing here? For Grosky, I would walk on coals to get here, but I just took a cab. Emmy, do you know this woman? Yeah, she likes to hang around Scotland Yard. I think Grosky is searching for someone. He said something about a lead. Oh, how exciting! He was even more determined than usual. Oh, I wish he would search for me with that kind of passion. He said he had a lead? Which way did he go? He just ran off that way. He's probably still at that four-way intersection thingy. Well, we might still be able to catch him. Let's go. New episode, Hannah in Love. Oh boy. Can't wait for this. Another day of working a dead-end job and feeling awful. I don't want to go home to that cold, lonely apartment. I need some excitement in my life. Ah! Oh, apologies, miss. I was chasing after a dangerous criminal. I didn't hit you, did I? I'm alright. You aren't injured, are you? Ah, ha ha! Grosky, injured? Oh, I think not, ma'am. Now I'm hot on the trail of a crook, so I'll take my leave. Stop there, in the name of Grosky! Wow, he's dreamy. Those bulging muscles and that pompadour and that chest hair. Oh. Yet he was sensitive enough to worry about me. Such a gentleman. It's like he walked right out of my dreams. How wonderful. Why worry about my job or apartment? I should worry about winning that man's heart. I have bad news for you, Hannah. I must go home and get ready for this new full-time commitment. Wait for me, Grosky. I won't be but a short while, my big bear prince. What? My man of chesty destiny. What? Insane. Frankly, insane. Oh, Bucky ain't even here. Probably because they don't want you to skip over this.
What's this?
I've got to run. Somewhere else.
Gentlemen, I hope we're not going to have any trouble here.
Emmy, your methods are unorthodox, but very effective.
Thanks. Whenever you need a little muscle, you just let me know, Professor, and I'll be there.
I'll keep that in mind.
Who are these men? Do you think Jake sent them after us?
Looks like Jakes didn't want to wait the full 24 hours to get rid of us.
Was Mr. Bard killed by these thugs?
Unfortunately, we can't say for certain.
Oi, Layton! Emmy! Whoa, there he is. I got a very corporeal lead on that Spectre of yours. She is the banana peel that they all slipped on. Really? That's great, Inspector! The police chief in this town is really on top of his game. Said that an English gentleman and a young lady with an American attitude, abducted the mayor's son. With an American attitude. He added that they were posing as investigators when in fact they were controlling the Spectre. Sounds like you two have made some fast friends here. Is any of this true, Layton? Explain yourself. Chief Jakes hasn't given us a warm welcome, that's for sure. Don't be fooled, Inspector. Jakes is behind this. We know it. Jakes? Really? So, he's trying to pull one over on me, eh? I, Grosky of the Yard, shan't stand for such shenanigans. Inspector, wait! He really is quick for someone his size. Yes. I would need a time machine to stay ahead of Grosky. Professor, we didn't get to tell Grosky what's happening. Should we go after him? No, let's avoid running into Jakes again if possible. We need to continue our investigation. My concern is growing about this situation with the Jakes, however. Alright. We need to work fast. Jakes has got it out for us. We'll be ready if he tries to apprehend us. We should be alright if we stay in well-populated areas. Right now, something else concerns me. Luke, who knows that you have been predicting the Spectre's appearances? Just Doland. He promised me he wouldn't mention me to the police. Let's see. Well, young prophet, any idea when and where the Spectre will strike next? No, not yet. I have a prophecy. Next attack will be somewhere between High Yard Arch and Reservoir. You're a prophet now, too? Hardly. I simply deduced it from Luke's notes. My notes? Yes, looking at the records you kept proved to be quite helpful. I now know that the Spectre never strikes the same building twice. It has appeared in the same area on more than one occasion, but it spreads out its attacks. Of course, I hadn't realized that! It's all right there. By looking at the patterns, one can deduce where the Spectre will appear next. That's impressive, Professor! We might just stay one step ahead of Jakes with this information. Let's head for High Yard Arch. Sounds good. Alright. Up we go. Miss Tollery lives in fog. Moist green, early morning dew is elegantly refined. Right, we already read that. Gotcha. 13. You got 13 rat coin now. Looks like your prediction's correct, Mr. Layton. Why do you say that, Luke? The Spectre will appear tonight. Really? Please, go on. Someone please tell me what's going on. It's the water level. Water level? What about it? I should tell you something, Mr. Layton. Of course, by now you know that I'm not some supernatural oracle. I've been able to predict when and where the Spectre would appear because of one simple thing. I first noticed the water levels in the canal by chance. I was walking through town on a day just like any other, when I noticed the low water level in this one area. Then, later that night, the Spectre appeared. It appeared where the water level had fallen below normal. I thought it might have been a coincidence, but I started tracking the water levels just in case. After that, it was clear that there was a definite correlation. Whenever the water level fell, that meant the Spectre would attack there that night. You came up with that all by yourself, Luke? Wow. I wonder if the Spectre somehow needs water to appear. Wait a second. Luke, why didn't you tell us this earlier? This could have been helpful information. It's just, I didn't know if I could trust you or Mr. Layton. Anything else you're holding back? Like maybe where the Spectre likes to hang out after work? And wait another second, how are you tracking water levels across town if you barely left your room? I had help from my friend here. Say hi to Tuppy! Wow! Squeak! Yeah, Squeak. Luke, why do you have a mouse in your pocket? I told you, he's my friend. I can't understand everything he says, but I can understand enough. So, you can talk to mice. This is something that, even though it's a revelation right now, this is something you'll have figured out if you played the first Layton game. Or the second Layton game, or the third Layton game. For no good reason, in the first Layton game, Luke is just like, by the way, I can talk to animals. And Layton just is like, yep, I know that you can. Nobody questioned it ever. So, you can talk to mice. Professor, this reminds me of a puzzle from an insane asylum. I don't understand it any more than you do, Emmy. Well, we have seen stranger things since we arrived here. So, Luke, the Spectre will appear tonight? Yes, if my theory is correct. Professor, are you sure about this? I mean, really? Let us see if Luke's theory holds water, so to speak. Should we tell Dolan so he can alert the police? Actually, no. Let's evacuate the residence on our own this time. What? Why, Mr. Layton? We're going to set a little trap for the Spectre. We are? You should hear anytime the game forces me to do like a cat meow. I always gotta hit him with the meow. Meow. What are we going to do? What are you thinking, Mr. Layton? We're going to have a final showdown with this Spectre. Wait, hold on. I got something for this.
Meow. Squeak, squeak. Meow.
I have no idea how that sounded. How are we going to do that? First, we'll evacuate the residence, then we'll visit the black market. Alright, solved. Like Satan himself was speaking to you. Was it at least like Tim Curry Satan? Luke's ability to gain clues from a mouse helped him keep track of the water levels in the canals. Yes, makes sense. Logical.
We got a bit of a problem.
Was it not your sin that trapped
I
the
assume you're
unicorn?
referring to one Herschel Layton? I must decide on a plan of action for when he finds out. And he will find out.
You already know about this guy.
I do. Fate is so interesting sometimes.
Professor, how are we going to tell everyone in the area to evacuate without the help of the police? Luke, do you know anyone who could take swift control of an operation like this? I bet Grep would do it. He loves ordering people around. Oh yeah, that guy's scary. If Grep told people to leave, they would definitely listen to him. He's probably still complaining over at Patty's place. Splendid. Maybe we can pull him away from that long enough for his help with the residents. Off to Patty's place. Can't wait to see another one of his specials. Fuck, that's gonna make me hungry. I skipped dinner today because I had onigiri and sushi and popcorn at the movie theater. Though I didn't have breakfast either, so really I've had half a platter of sushi, 2 onigiri, and half a bag of popcorn today. But with being a lad of my size, I do require a calorie or two in me. Also, I like how in our little party setup, we actually have the mouse in our party now too. New episode has been added to the trunk, Toppy's Secret. Let's see. Also, we got a dirty cape and a bent cufflink. Toppy's Secret. For Toppy the Mouse, patrolling the streets for clues and reporting the findings to Luke is all in a day's work. Squeak! Squeak, squeak! Did you see that, Professor? Yes, it appears that even the smallest of creatures in Miss Tollery use this bridge. A squeak. 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 Squeak! Squeak. Squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak. Squeak, 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 squeak. Squeak, 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 squeak. What is it, Toppy? Is the Spectre going to appear again tonight? Squeakity squawk. Can you tell me the location? Squeak squawk. North Ellie, Great Ellie Street. I understand. Thank you, Toppy. Squawk. Squark. Squonk. What? You followed some people all the way to my house? What people? Who were they? Bitch, how am I supposed to know? A man with a top hat and a woman in a yellow coat. I wonder if it could be... Someone's here! Quick, Toppy! Hide! Later. Luke, my name is Herschel Layton. I'm a friend of your father's. Could we talk a moment? It's really him? Certainly, but first you'll have to solve my door puzzle! And, yeah, we did that. Whoa! Thank you, fish. Always got to tap my boy as we go by. We're out for now, Patty, but thank you. Maybe later. Oh, you've got a puzzle for me before you help us, huh? Mr. Grep, sir, might I have a word with you? You again! Stop wasting my time! Did Triton put you up to this? You tell him I will not be made a fool. Good day, sir! Mr. Grep, please. I'm here investigating the Spectre. According to Luke, it will make another appearance tonight. Are you telling me the one predicting the Spectre's appearances is Triton's boy? Well, I suppose that is of no consequence if he is indeed right. He has been accurate before, yes? I'm afraid so, Mr. Grep. Tonight the Spectre will appear at High Yard Arch. That's a weird one. The police are very busy with all sorts of matters, and we must evacuate the area. So you're well respected in town, people will listen to you. Will you help us move everyone to safety? Don't you patronize me. I know when I'm being manipulated. I wrote the book on manipulating people. Okay, Machiavelli. I have no reason to help you. Save that the townspeople will be in danger if I don't help you. I despise moral dilemmas. And then he gives us the trolley problem as a puzzle. Very well, I shan't put my pride before the safety of the people. They'd better remember this. I'll help you, but what do you expect me to do? Am I going to go door to door yelling at people? I certainly hope not. With your help, we can devise a plan. Let me call in some favors. I'll get a few others to help us. Puzzle 91. Okay, I think the last one I solved was 89, so I'm missing puzzle 90 somewhere, I think. You need to evacuate the neighborhood and fast. Luckily, you were able to recruit 9 friends to help you out. Those, whose voices carry for 3 squares... Sorry, 2 whose voices carry for 3 squares, 3 whose voices carry for 2 squares, 4 whose voices carry for 1 square. Where should you place each person so that the evacuation message reaches every square of the neighborhood? Okay, so let's get a twofer over here. Okay, good, it actually does show us. Let's get a 1 over here. 1 over here. 1 here. Does this count as a square? No. Okay, so yeah, 1 here. And another 1 here. I assume that I'm allowed to overlap, but I'm just trying to be as efficient as possible right now. That doesn't quite work. I kind of need a guy in the corner here. Felt like I was on the right track with this guy, though. And this guy as well. And then this guy. This feels right. Honestly, this also doesn't feel bad. Maybe I'll do that. And then... that can be another one of you. I'm close. What if I do this way instead? And then have, like, a big guy here. Little guy here. It's a little more neat. We have another little guy here. So yeah, it doesn't actually matter if they overlap. We have maybe this guy here. There we go.
This took
Got it.
some creative thinking.
Hooray.
A gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
So I've missed puzzle 90 somewhere, I think. Correct. Commend your helpers on a job well done. Placing the people as shown above is just one way. Undersea pipes. Okay, good. Another fish. Let's get going. We're burning daylight. I know how to deal with these folks. You let me handle them. Thank you, sir. We will continue our investigation then. Okay. Grep is now in charge. Let's save and do this fish puzzle. And then maybe I'll switch to Little London after the fish puzzle's done. Just to end the night off. Okay, hello. We got... oh my god, we need 7 bubbles, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 2 of these need to be unbubbled. Yeah, this one's more a matter of finding which ones don't need a bubble. Wait, up to 7. Oh, so maybe I don't even need all 7. Shit. Okay, that seemed good off the start, so where can I put some to make this whole process go faster? I guess right here. That actually doesn't help me. There we go. Got it. Hooray! So just Just 3 fish left to solve. Okay, let's save with our 101 puzzles. Alright. And... cheeky double save. Swap over to... London Life. Look at how fancy we is. I still need, I need to get my dapperness up to 70. My formality stat. Right, so the broken radio just involves me waiting, I think. And then... pass Polly's message on to Chester. Who is Chester? Right, criminal on the loose, that's the important one, so go and talk to Inspector Chelmy. Talk to Ingrid. Talk to Conrad. Talk to Rosa. Just talk to a hell of a lot of folks, basically. Maybe do some jobs. So I'm just gonna run around and talk to whoever I run into who's got an exclamation mark on their head. Also, have a good night, Tech. Thank you very much for coming by. So I'm not talking to that guy, because he's just the Nintendo Wi-Fi features that I cannot access. I need to go in there. I don't see anybody with exclamation marks above their head at the moment. Other than that guy, who is obviously discounted. Maybe everybody's just kind of in their home. Like, yeah, I guess I could just randomly pick these flowers. Oh no, I can't, huh? Guess those ones don't count. Stem broke, you lost lots of happiness. Monster flower? Okay. Pick the weed. Great. Calla lily. Another monster flower. Starflower. Nowadays, lighthouses are controlled by machines, so they say we don't need people to manage them anymore. But I ask you, where's the poetry in some machine turning around? Where's the noble romantic loneliness? This guy wants to recreate the lighthouse. That's why I've decided I'm gonna find a lighthouse and keep it whether the owner thinks it needs a keeper or not. What a guy. Why'd you do that? Sneaking around like that? Look, I'm allowed to be here, so stop harassing me. You in, Chester? No? I'm just allowed in your room when you're not in? Alright, acquaintances. Let's see. There's no way to arrange them, like, alphabetically or anything. Oh, we haven't even met Chester, like, whatsoever, huh? That's because, right, we can't, because we can't get in there. We need the 70 fanciness to even see him. Duh. Ryder Square, Conrad. Ingrid's got a quest for us. I'm in the middle of making a pie, but I need 3 more red fruits to give it a little kick. Problem is, I've got something else in the oven right now, so be a dear and gather me 3 red fruits, will ya? Red fruits grow on trees in Sasha Park. Remember, I need 3 of them. Thanks, kiddo. Alright, pie artisan. Alright, now Ark, don't you eat this pie. A fucking flashback. Red fruit. Oh, and then another one doth appear. Red fruit, and then another one doth appear. Yeah, do you want to move out of the way so I can get this red fruit, please? It's prioritizing you right now. 3 red fruit. Easy peasy. Here you go. Hey, thanks so much. Now I can finish my pie. Here's a token of my thanks. 60 wealth, 80 happiness. Right. Ryder Square. Gressenheller. Well, if I had a map, show me where the hell Ryder Square was. Especially considering how much stuff there is in this. Rather, how, like, each individual fucking pixel on the screen has a different name, basically. Here, Ryder Square would be... like, around the train station, right? So, hey Pepsi, how's it going? How are you doing tonight? Just going down all of these until I can find Ryder Square. You know, maybe Ryder Square is maybe that's up here. Maybe this is Ryder Square. Yeah, it is. Okay, both these fellas got things to do. Hey, you look pretty trendy. Can you help me out? I'm looking for a music album that's popular with college kids, but I'm busy studying for an exam. Is he a popular record around? Sure. Just go and get that for, from Bruno. Thanks, I'll repay you, so let me know when you find it. Okay. Oh, good. I'm glad you're here. Would you mind doing me a favor? I wouldn't mind. Great, the dustpan I've been using is so small I can't sweep anything up. Okay, so I gotta buy you a dustpan too. It's been quite some time now since Barton left in pursuit of that suspect. Where in blazes could he be? Dilly-dallying about, I'm sure. Seems I've no choice but to ask if you'll help search for this slippery thief. Yeah, okay, let's do it. You do realize I'm joking, don't you? Did you actually believe that Scotland Yard would enlist the aid of a civilian in a criminal investigation? Now, no need to make such a face. If it helps, I'll share with you the details of the case. Oh yeah, sure. Cat burglar made off with the red glass ball atop a trophy that was on display at the station. He's an underling in the family, a fellow with thick, bushy facial hair. No need to shake and quiver, though. This case is not your problem. Thick, bushy facial hair. So look for a thug with thick, bushy facial hair. Yeah, you found me! What was I to do? I was only following orders from Bostro. Hey, I'll return the jewel to you and we're good, right? What? It's just a piece of red glass? What a waste of time! Red marble. Hooray. Okay, so I need popular... Wait, I have popular record. Yes, indeed. Buy another one because it's easier than going back home to get it. Okay, he's not actually selling that. I guess it was another store that was selling that? Probably, Granny What's-Its. You're probably selling the dustbin. There it is. Think of how much dust it could hold. Popular record. You got it, thanks! So I know this album. The music's absolutely terrible, but all the cool kids are listening to it, so it's fine. As for your payment, I'm a poor college kid, so this is all I could scrape together. Sorry. Pair of school trousers. 60 wealth, 50 appians. Completed request, need a tune-up. Here's the dustpan. Huge dustpan, this thing could hold an entire herd of dust bunnies. Thank you so much. Please, take this. Bubble skirt. 660 wealth. 70 appians. Alright. And we go to the station, talk to Chelmy. What's this? You've secured our missing red glass ball. I may have mentioned this, but it commemorates our victory at the All England Policemen's Sports Tourney. You're superior to Barton in every way. Oh, damn. You deserve a token of our appreciation. I hope you'll put this to good use. Hooray again. We just got money and happiness. So Hank should be done with the radio now. Hey, you know, everybody always expects you to remember their names and faces. Well, it turns out it's really handy to remember the names of buildings and streets, too. Oh, deliver Gordon's broken radio to... Wait. I guess maybe I have it? Weird process here?
You've got into him safely, thank you. I can almost hear the news of faraway places now.
Take this for all your help. Pair of soccer cleats. Oh, nice. Tons of wealth. Alright, so really all there is now today is the restaurant kerfuffle, but I cannot get into the restaurant because I'm not fancy enough. I could probably buy something nice and fancy at Clement's, though, in order to get in there. It's the least fancy thing on my person right now. Definitely not the top hat. The top hat's got a shitload. Classy neckties got a decent amount. Black jackets got 20. Black pants. Loafers? Yeah, the loafers really are the thing that's holding me back here. I guess the gloves are only a little bit too, so let's see if I can find shoes and gloves here that have a ton of fanciness. Fancy pantsiness, perhaps, even. Alright. You already got one of these. I mean, the trench coat gives me a high amount of formality. So does the duffel coat for, like, honestly, much cheaper. The tailcoat gives me a shitload, but we do not have enough for that. Same with the white tuxedo. Snazzy jacket. Definitely don't have enough for that. Holy, look at these. Designer gloves. I do not have enough for those. Also, holy shit, the golden gloves. Damn. Alright, well, we don't have enough money to buy anything too fancy yet, so I guess I gotta work. Do some jorbs. Do some jorbs in order to get some money so that I can buy some fancy shit. What am I doing with my life? I'm living life. Oh no. I guess bus driver is probably the one that, gives the most cash. And really, it just involves us going around in a circle. No end. Good thing you can just pick them up from the front like that. Don't mind me. Just speeding this along ever so slightly. That one's the one that it's kind of easy to blow by. But it seems that there is a 100% chance of there being a passenger at each one of these. Fucking mind. Asshole. Yeah, that one's just really easy to blow by. There, got it. We'll do one more rotation, see how much I earn. Let some folks off. Drop off. And I'm done. Quit for now. Okay. Back to normal speed. Whoa, okay, that's a good chunk of wealth. That should get us something very fancy indeed. So I'm gonna try to get rid of this guy's exclamation mark by, pursuing this, even though I know I can't do it. Dang it, he's just always gonna have that, huh? You just gotta get used to it. Alright, got a tailcoat. Can't quite afford the snazzy pants. $71, hell yeah, just enough. We're over by 1. Guess I could sell off these flowers. Oh, never mind. It's only Bruno that lets you sell stuff. Honestly, not a ton for those. Walking around all dapper and whatnot. So it's balsam. Hello and welcome to the Balsam Grill. I wonder you perhaps enjoy one of our delightful desserts. The peach melba is especially good. Wanted me to make you something. It's all very good. Yes, make me mineral water. Again, just gonna try to buy, like, one of everything so that I can learn recipes. I already have the recipe for that, actually. Oof, that's expensive. Oh, rhubarb crisp. Like the sound of that. King cake. Proper apple pie. Peach melba. Learned a recipe for cappuccino. Learned a recipe for rhubarb crisp. And lemon tart. Perfect. There's some recipes. The rest of the stuff's a little expensive at the moment. Found your message recipient. Please choose a message. Polly has a complaint. Polly is upset. Ah yes, Polly, are you aware that when he was allowed in here, Polly once complained about the noise of his own complaining? You'll understand if we don't take his diatribes terribly seriously anymore. Complaint from a disgruntled customer. Understood. Thank you kindly for bringing that to my attention. We'll do our utmost to re-gruntle that customer the next time he or she visits. Ah! Those of you out there in Chatland, you ever been re-gruntled? Will you please let the customer know? Will do. You up for a re-gruntling? There's Polly. There he is. Did you let him have it? Oh, I owe you one. Here, how's this for a gift? Your dedication to helping your fellow citizens is starting to bug me. You better scram. I hate him. Alright. My room. Save. Alright, and we did everything for this day, so honestly, why not just, like, advance to the next day? Still the 22nd. Just double sleep through the day and the night, because I finished all the tasks. 23rd. Alright, new newspaper. Avoid the family. That is, avoid members of the family. Those thugs say terrible things and make it hard to remain happy around them. But don't let them stop you from going about your business. The instant you let them intimidate you, they've won. Unidentified Fey object. Apparently rumors aren't the only things flying over Sasha Park, as one resident claims to have spotted a fairy. Local coward Deke was quoted as saying it was terrifying, it was at least 4 inches long and sparkled horribly. Wow. Gressenheller Newsletter 2. Gressenheller University Newsletter tries again to get some insights from Rosa. What's this? She's found something in the trash. Something funny based on her laughter. More to come in a future issue. Oh my god, she grabbed something out of the trash and just started laughing at it. Insane behavior. Silky, the family's resident rarities collector, has inexplicably set his sights on some London rain. No one's apparently mentioned to him that... Never mind, not our place, really. The ever-curious Beacon is looking for the museum. Will some kindly local help him learn the lay of the land, specifically the land in front of the museum? Parcell has been a little slower with deliveries lately. The reason? A big spike in parcels and letters. He's accepting help from anyone willing to lend a hand in getting people their mail sooner. I'm gonna save here. Alright, save complete. And iconic double save. Alright, and that is actually where I am going to call it a night for now, just like 15 minutes early. That's where I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, everybody. We're going to be doing some more Layton tomorrow night, so look forward to that. And yeah, I will see you guys next time for some more. Thank you all for coming, everybody. Hope you had a good time. Have a good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.